protest when you try to injure people.
Overnight, chaos escalating on the streets of Ferguson, Missouri.
The city continues to be the scene of nightly protests after the death of a teenager, Michael Brown. The unarmed 18-year-old was killed by police during a confrontation on Saturday. And the arrest of protesters and several journalists is only fueling the fiery protests. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Renee McCullough.
And I'm Matt Templeman. The situation in Ferguson hits close to home for some local leaders. Tonight, they're talking about bias-based policing in Eugene. And KEZI 9 News reporter Jessica Davis is live in the studio with details on the pending conversation. Jessica?
The ACLU is hosting a meeting tonight to address racial profiling within the Eugene Police Department. Two of the key speakers tonight are leaders of minority organizations that hear from citizens claiming to experience this kind of racism firsthand.
It's very divided city. You know, it's very one of the blackest cities that we have.
As NAACP President Eric Richardson prepares to speak about racial profiling in Eugene, he's also following the chaos unfolding near his hometown of St. Louis, following the death of an unarmed black teenager fatally shot by an officer.
Interesting to see a city with 21,000 residents who are mostly African American with a police department that only has 3 people of color on the department.
We want to make sure that we prevent anything like that from happening here. It all starts with having a good, sound policy.
Juan Carlos Valle will represent LULAC tonight. He's pushing for a policy prohibiting police profiling in Eugene.
We have to bring us closer to the police department. This is my police. They're out there to protect me. But unfortunately, many people like me do not necessarily believe that's true.
The Eugene Police Department is currently working to implement a pilot project in January, an initiative to fight racial profiling. During a traffic stop, officers would collect information including sex, race, and ethnicity. That data would be collected and analyzed, a process Valle says needs more clarification.
Are they going to allow outsiders to look at the raw data? Who's going to analyze it? Are they going to publish the data? And most importantly, what are they going to do?
Those are the questions that will be asked tonight, with the intent to make sure that what's happening in Missouri never happens here, and in order to create a policy that reflects the voices of the community.
Their understanding of the racial pressures and what's going on in the community is very important. Not only understanding, but compassion for it and working with it as well.
And that meeting started tonight at the Downtown Public Library at 5:30, but is scheduled to go until 6:45. Also happening tonight, the University of Oregon's student government will be holding a candlelight vigil for Mike Brown at the EMU Amphitheater at 7, followed by a march of silence. Live in the studio, Jessica Davis, KEZI 9 News.